everybody, the career mode expert back here again with an episode of al-hilal Domination, where we attempt to take our team of superstars and break all of the Saudi League records. It's gonna be a big episode today. We're gonna power through the entire rest of the season. This series just doesn't seem to be as popular as my other videos, although I don't want to leave things hanging, so we'll finish the whole season up like I said, and then I'll get on to some new ideas. Please let me know in the comments what you think, what kind of content you'd like to see, and I'll keep putting it out for you. But until then, we got a bunch of games to finish, and let's jump right into the next one. Alright, here we are, the team up for it. Obviously, we left off in a good spot. Zlatan's still the league leading scorer, and the team doing really well. We're on target to break all of our targets. And here we go as the game gets underway. Some early chances for the opposition. A shot. Check makes a great save. It still is in play though. Put back out on the wing. Again, cutting the ball back, and a ball whipped into the center. Just cleared by Mascherano. And still having trouble dealing with this. A header down at goal, but Czech gathers it easily. And it's rolled out wide. Giovinco working the ball. Gives it away though. But does well to win it back, and it's a foul. Nice pass up top. Zlatan lays it off. Eduardo tries to play it in, but the goalie gathers it. Again, some pressure on our goal here. Ball given away really poorly. It's a shot off the crossbar, and Czech barely punches it out. That was close. We're conceding a lot of possession here, and I'm afraid one of these might get through right at Czech. Time winding down now, and that's it. It's a draw. Disappointing result for us as we look to be progressing here. We take a point out of it, but a point isn't good enough with our high standards. Alright, we're still comfortably in first place right now. 6 points ahead of Al Nassr as it stands. And let's take a detailed look at the standings here just to see where everything sits. We've only conceded 4 so far. Since those 2 slip-ups early, we've been doing great. Scoring for fun with 32 goals and 38 points is really good at this stage. I mean, we're still on target to break our records. As long as the team doesn't slip up in a huge way, I really think we're going to break them. We have so much talent in the squad. Maybe even a little overboard with the signings we made, but it's been a blast playing with this dream team. Some real talent out there on the pitch. Obviously, Ibrahimovic is far and away the star for our team. So let's keep moving on. Alright, here we are, another match, another chance to impress. Can the team respond from that disappointing tie in the last match? Ibrahimovic still leading the league with goals, 16 at this point. A really good tally, but he will have to pick it up a bit if he wants to break the record. Some poor defending and a chance opening up here. It's deflected though and out. Another chance opening up, a shot from distance and it's wide. Really sloppy from our team so far. Approaching halftime now. Once again, winning the ball back though. It's played through. Ibra. It's sent out wide. Carrillo tries to put it back in, but it's right at the keeper. Played up top now. Sent out wide. Giovinco cutting inside. It's a great run from the winger. He lofts it up to the back post, but it's over. A nice overlapping run now. Beautiful ball played through. It's out on the wing. Cuts back inside. Abdurrahman, perfect header in the back of the net. He opens the scoring for our side, and that's an important goal. It's been a tough game so far. We haven't created that many chances, but that is some quality on the finish, just what we needed. And again, struggling to close down on defense. Good ball played through, but it's deflected. Time winding down. Played out wide. Giovinco. And that's game. Closer than we'd like it to be, but we get the result and keep marching forward. Again, still on track to hit our goals. Alright, so let's check the pulse here and take a look at our squad hub. Just want to see how all of our players have been doing at this stage. Zlatan's 16 goals in 16 games. Unbelievable from him this season, but what else are you going to expect? Some of our other players playing really well too. Abdurrahman stepping up in a huge way, 7 goals and 6 assists. Like I said earlier, he's been the surprise of the season, and Korea with 10 assists already. Giovinco playing well, but not scoring or assisting a ton. He's looked lively out on the left, though. Alright, so I'm going to start simming a few of these matches. We got a long way to go with the rest of the season, and I just don't want to draw it out more than necessary. A nice win there. Gomis getting on the score sheet from the bench. And we continue to push forward. Alright, another important game here. Hopefully we can pull out a big result. And it's 2-0. Ibrahimovic with both goals. Great to see him back on the score sheet. Setting us up really nicely. 47 points. And we're just going to skip through this window. It's a one-season thing, so I'm not going to look to make any transfers. And we'll move right on to the next game. Simming once again. Can the players get a result? 2-2. That's a disappointing one. It's been a while since we conceded it all, so hopefully this doesn't become a pattern. Let's see how the players respond in this next match. Big 3-0 win. Ibra getting on the score sheet once again. That's a great result. I'm not concerned with the Asian Cup games either. They run into next season, and we won't be playing at that point, so I'll just sim it. Good to get a win regardless, though. Keep the morale high. Alright, but up next, we do have a big rival match against Al-Ittihad, second place, so we're gonna play that. Alright, here we are, a big match for the players. We're away, and they gave us trouble earlier in the season, so hopefully we're up for it tonight. Nice pass there on the overlap. This could be a chance. Ibra headed at goal, and it's just wide. Abdurrahman with it now. So skillful on the ball. Working 2 men, and he beats both. Puts a cross in, but it's deflected. Rolled out from the back. It's given away though, really poorly. Played through. Czech gets to it first though. Really poor play. Working that through. Ibra from distance, not a bad effort at all. Looking for an opening here. It's been a tight match. The counterattack is on though. Giovinco settles really well and finishes. Great team goal. We haven't been able to keep too much possession as they've been defending well, so we hit hard on the counter. What a goal that is. Perfect placement in the top corner. You can't ask for any more. Really well with the first touch to take it down there as well. Just outstanding from our left midfielder. We just gotta hold on to the result now. Abdurrahman lays that one off. Carrillo dinks it up to the back post. A weak header though, it's away. Still looking for a second goal. Abdurrahman, Ibrahimovic. It goes in and we're up by 2. Fantastic finish from our striker. Really composed there to curl it around his man. He just makes it look so easy, but with his goal tallies, it takes a real talent to finish all of these chances. In from the throw-in now. Abdurrahman working his man, does well to beat him. Trying to find a way through, but does too much in the end. It's sent upfield, and that's full time. A huge win against our rivals, and our hopes at success continue. That could have been our biggest challenge of the season. Alright, more games coming up next. We're going to continue to sim these smaller ones. The team's doing great, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as we keep our form up, we'll continue to get results. 4-0, Ibra scoring twice. It's everything we could hope for. More cup games coming up next. We'll just sim those as well. Like I said, not too important in the grand scheme of this save, but interesting to see regardless. 2-0, not bad at all. Gomis getting his chances in the cup. It's nice to see him out there. He's just not going to start over Ibra when we're playing, but he is a great talent. Another game coming up next. And a 0-0 tie. Again, not a great result. That is disappointing for us to drop points there. But we're still doing alright. I think we just need to keep our heads up, keep marching on, and move on to this next game. 2-0. Ibra and Carrillo scoring. We're back in hot form. And another big match against our rivals out here. Can the players keep it up? Sort of. It's a 1-1 tie. Again, dropping points. Disappointing from the team. We're slipping up a little bit here at the tail end of the season. But we come back big with a 3-0 win. And that puts us back in a pretty good position. We're going to play this next game, though. Let's get into it. Alright, here we are. 2 players to watch. It's number 1 and number 2 on the score sheet this season. Although Ibrahimovic blowing it out of the water with 27. Just outstanding from the striker. But here we go. The game gets underway. They have possession to start. Let's see what we can do. Ball whipped in from the corner. It's Ibra on it. And it's in! Goal from an outrageous angle. I'm not even sure how that found its way into the back of the net. Maybe a bit of poor defending. It was right on target, though. I think that's a good header as well. Maybe a combination of both. Not sure how it bundled itself over the line in the end, though. Looks like the goalie might have ran into the defender. But I'll take it. We go up 1-0. The ball in from the throw now. Played central. Khedira. Abdulrahman with the flare pass. Once again, Khedira playing it in. It's Zlatan central. Finishes for a second. Great goal. He was left wide open in the middle. Not great defending on their part. But a classy finish, just so calm and composed all the time. The team working the ball around nicely, and he does well to find space. Some pressure on us now. A shot, way wide though. We've been in control this whole second half. Zlatan turns and fires! He completes the hat trick with an outstanding goal from outside the box. He is back in top form and scoring for fun. Eduardo charging up the field. It's played out wide. Shahrani puts that one in. Great save in the end. And that should be game. The ball kicked out, and it is a big win. 3-0. Zlatan with an unbelievable hat trick. He's just been performing so well all season. There he is with the match ball. Man of the match for sure. Man of the season, I would say as well. Alright, so we're coming to the tail end of the season here. A few games remaining. We're going to sim 1 or 2, and we will play the last to ensure that we see this finale through. 2-0 win. Carrillo scoring twice. And 2 games remaining now. We'll sim 1 more, hopefully pulling a big result out. And we should be on track to hit most of our goals at this point. Ibra scoring again, and we do concede 1. That brings us to 9. So we've at least equaled the record, but we can't concede again. Let's jump into the last game. Okay, so this is a really big match for us. In terms of the top scorer record, Zlatan currently sits on 31. The record is 33, so he needs at least 2 goals in this match to tie that. It's a big ask, but he is certainly capable of it. Trying to put a ball in from the corner now. And we're struggling to defend, but Czech grabs that one out of the air. Carrillo charging down the wing. Nice skill. He's beating his man for fun. Puts in a cross, and it's Ibra to finish. What a fantastic start to the game. He grabs his first goal, and can he get a second to tie this record? That is a really tidy finish from a tight angle with the outside of the boot. He just doesn't make a wrong touch inside the box. Great goal and a great player. Playing it out wide now. Adriano running onto it. Cuts inside. Zlatan moves it back onto his right, and he scores 2-0, and he ties the all-time record for the league with 33 goals. And what an outstanding strike it was to hit that milestone. He just pulled it back onto his right foot, beats the defender, and leaves the goalie for dead. There's really just nothing you can do against a strike of that quality. It was perfect. And nervy moments now at the other end. It's played back, shot blocked, and the second hits the post. And it looks like it was offsides anyways. We gotta be careful not to concede here. And again, struggling to contain. Looking for a way through. The ball trickles wide, barely kept out. And now Zlatan cutting in the box. It's a save. He almost had a third there. He's really looking for it tonight. Some nice skill. Finds himself in the box. He has a go, and it's a third. Outstanding stuff from the striker. 34 goals. He breaks the all-time record for the league. Simply sensational. He just toys with the defenders at times. He beats two men inside the box, and again, just nothing the goalie can do about that. It is perfect into the side netting. He left it to the last day of the season, but he's up for the challenge as always. 34 goals. Time winding down here. Ibra spins, maybe looking for a fourth, but it's kicked out. And that is game. We secure the title, finishing on 77 points. Zlatan breaks the all-time league goal-scoring record. And you can see the players, how much this means to them. It's been a dream team this season. These players brought together for one last hurrah, and they do it in fantastic. The players presented with the trophy now. They'll have the opportunity to lift it all, and there's the main man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, approaching the stage. He was so vital to our success this season, but we knew it was going to be that way. And the captain, Javier Mascherano, lifts the trophy and the team celebrate. A lot of these players can end their careers on a high note now. This team was set up to be the best that the league has ever seen, and boy did they do that. Fantastic performances, like I said, from all of these players. Ibrahimovic leading the line from the front, and Mascherano from the back. Great stuff from all over the field, and it has been a pleasure to play with these players. Alright, so before I wrap up this series, let's take one final look at where the squad finished. Petr Cech making the most appearances. He was a rock in goal for us. 25 clean sheets, that is just outrageous. Ibrahimovic, obviously, 35 goals total, 34 of them came in the league. He did what he set out to do, and he broke the league record for most goals in a single season, chipping in with 7 assists as well. You just can't ask for anything more. Giovinco played pretty well. He wasn't always the most impressive on the team, but he really held down that left flank well. And Carrillo from the right, chipping in with 13 assists, most of those to Ibra. He was always just able to finish those crosses off. Scoring 7 himself as 2, which isn't shabby at all. And making a lot of appearances in the process. Kevin Prince Boateng injured towards the tail end of the season, unfortunately, but he played really well for us. And Abdul Rahman, the surprise man. I didn't see him getting that many minutes over Eduardo, but he really did, and he was one of my favorites to play with. So good on the ball, 9 goals, 12 assists. Really a top performer and a team of really highly rated talents, so that says a lot. And Gomis chipping in too. He played well in the cup and the 1 or 2 appearances he had in the league for us, making a couple substitutions as well. Like I said, great stuff from all over the team. It was just so fun to use all these players. So where exactly did we finish? Let's take a look at the progress. 77 team points, shattering the league record of 66. Just unbelievable stuff. 67 goals scored, we beat that as well, and we're tied on goals conceded with 9. Not bad. And obviously Ibrahimovic edging out that record from Idris on 34 goals the last day of the season. Came down to the wire, but he really impressed. Alright, so that does bring us to the end of this series. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like I said, sorry to cut this short, but it just wasn't getting a lot of traction, and I want to try something new for the next series. I got a couple things in mind, but sound off in the comments if you have any suggestions, and I'll definitely be sure to listen. But thank you so much for all the support so far. It means a lot to me. I'll be back with new content soon. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm the Career Mode Expert, and I'll see you all next time.